Last time I come to the fest on payday, damn Bandari.
They came to mock a tribune small, schemer, hunger, hunter, all, pariah, scryer, destroyer, came, raver and twilight just the same. From dread Daedra save us, from Daedra keep us safe. Forsake the ones that made us to fight our wrongful fate. They sneered when clockwork mazed man till twilight raised a hand. And what do you offer in return to keep us from chastising nerve? The clockwork whispered long and low, and what he said no mortal can know. From dread Daedra save us, from Daedra keep us safe. Forsake the ones that made us to fight our wrongful fate.
Я обожаю эти песни. Опять не то.
Anything I can do for you?
Anything I can do for you?
Hello there.
Интересно, вот это просто подземка какая-то? Или там тоже какой-то сюжет?
You're on your way to the dig site? The supplies Tellinger's been screaming about, no doubt. The leader of the dig? The one who
The
ordered
leader
the
of the dig.
supplies? You're an odd merchant. You'll find him at the camp just up the path. Fair day.
The leader of the dig.
The magical lattice can be disrupted, but the underlying problem remains. Fair day. How goes the translations? Wait, you're not one of Tellinger's students. A fair day indeed. I'm studying the spirits that now haunt these ruins. I believe they can be released, sent on to their final reward. Perhaps you'd be willing to help with Take this crystal. I've etched a series of micro-runes onto its surface. Weaken the spirit's hold on the physical world, and then focus your will. That should sever the spirit's hold on Nirn. Allow it to pass into Aetherius. My talents do not lie in the brute application of spell power. Otherwise I would be at your side. Field experimentation is fascinating. Much of magic is in the detail. These spirits should not be here. Their presence is inherently fragile. With manipulations of the magicka field around you, your will can carry the punch of a warhammer.
Ладно.
I'm free to seek my rest.
The curse, it is gone. I owe you my freedom. Thank you.
You're welcome, bitch. No.
Can it be? Free from the curse of the Malari Mora.
Малари Мора. А, блять, ты оранжевик.
The Malari Mora no longer binds. Thank you.
I thought this my spiritual grave. Thank you for giving me freedom.
Can it be? You've undone my curse. I thank you, brave one.
Brave one.
The Malari Mora no longer binds me here. Free of the curse.
What's this? The curse is gone? My freedom has returned.
Куда пошел? Долбоёб. Я заодно.
The curse is gone. Finally, I'm at peace. Thank you.
A weight has been lifted, and peace will be mine. Thank you. Traveler, I must speak with you. Meet me at the vault entrance on the ruin's edge.
Ебать, тут орут.
I felt the cursed drawn back to these ruins, just as I felt your touch release them back to Aetherius. I am Quaronadil, once a member of the proud Dur family, now lashed to the face of Nirn by shame. I had the misfortune to call Asanyon Dur my brother. Ezdouin was home to many powerful mages when I walked beneath the sky. Within this vault lies a magical lattice, very similar in function to the crystal you now hold. Only much, much more powerful. Just so, there is one obstacle to overcome. A puzzle that defends the ancient mage's spellwork. 13 tiles surround a chest within. The correct 4 must be activated to access the lattice. Knowing the mage, I only have my best guess. The tiles represent the great constellations. He held the guardian constellations in high regard. Good luck, traveler. The lattice may be the last hope for the fallen. The shame Asanyon brought to my line grounds me to Nirn. I have hoped for centuries to somehow undo his folly. No. I saw the growing madness within my brother and had to act. I spoke with the guard of Skywatch, but not in time to save the targets of his zealotry. And not in time to stop the slaughter of... You don't understand. I stood beside my brother for months as the cult grew here. I could have ended his madness at any time. Instead, like a coward, I stayed my hand. Behold the cost.
Ладно. Так скажешь. Опа. Ученик. Ой, бля, змея, это вообще бред. Ну. И что, типа на скорость? Ну вот, маг. Ученик. Хуеченик. Вот, лорд. Вор. Воин. Маг. Змея. Реально. Она типа все что ли активирует?
Fascinating.
Indeed.
Fascinating.
You've returned, and with the spell lattice? He came to me and spoke to me about my crystal. When he told me you were retrieving the lattice, I found my courage and followed Quaron out here. You still have the micro-etched crystal I gave you? This lattice is an elegant extension of the principles the crystal uses. By enmeshing it within the lattice, it will amplify the power of the crystal. It will wish me luck.
The forging of the crystal with the lattice. Almost there.
Ёпта.
You did it! I can feel it!
Incredible! Did you see that? Unfortunate that the crystal lattice was destroyed in the process, but it served its purpose. Yes, can't you feel it? The spirits still remain, but in time they will learn they are free to move on.
While many of the spirits linger, they will slowly dissipate.
Заебумба. Ей! Что за херня? Аденвен? Андевен?
Well,
Что происходит?
My aunt will be so disappointed when she gets the news. You're not dead. That makes you my new friend.
Тут, наверное, к этому боссу надо сходить. Чтобы узнать, что происходит с ними. Нарк.
Honor and praise to you. It's always been my dream to work with Tellinger. He's quite such a shame. Ezdouin was once an elegant, Aeolian town, a testament to the greatness of the ancients. Trade and travellers flowed through Ezdouin. A mer named Esanyon Dur chose this town as his last stand. He spoke to the gods, and eventually began to claim they spoke to him in return. He began to preach in secret, and his cult came together at the heart of Ezdouin. Dur began to claim Magnus himself called for the blood of a Skywatch noble. He sent his cult to act as daggers in the night. A manor house full of royalty was slaughtered. As you say, the murders brought the Skywatch Guard down upon Ezdouin. The cult held off their blades, but just barely. In an act of desperation, Esanyon used a magical relic called the Malari Mora, killed every soul here, bound them forever.
At last. You must be here with my supplies. Just put the ink and delicate items in the tent here. You can begin unloading the bulk goods. But truly, this is the last time I trust an order to that Bosma. It fits, though. Ezdouin has been one disaster after another. First the spirits, now the supplies. And to top it off, my top scholar and her team are missing. Stars, yes. Derwin and her team are somewhere in the ruins looking for the Malari Mora. They're long overdue. If you're not here with supplies, perhaps you go look for them. Best case scenario, they found the Mora. I don't want to think about the worst case. Too many variables. What a curious question. But if you insist, I am Tellinger the Artificer, a renowned genius, author, and explorer. Ezdouin is my latest endeavor. I will bring further glory and honor to the Mages Guild. I've come in search of the Malari Mora. I'll present it to the council and reap the rewards. Quite attentive, yes. The Malari Mora is an ancient relic, a talisman. Its power took the lives of everyone here, cursed their immortal souls. No, actually. They weren't here when we arrived. Though it's merely conjecture, I believe someone has rediscovered the Mora. The disturbance of the talisman has caused the bound dead to stir. She used to be one of my prize students, very accomplished. She's now a high-ranking member of the Mages Guild, the Master of Incunabula. She oversees the Arcaneum in Skywatch. Yes, now that you mention it. Serinque, one of my students, said something about freeing the spirits. She's nowhere near as analytical as Andewen. I think she's down at our forward camp, I'm sure she's. In Canabula, she oversees research and training, a coveted position. One that most of my students aspire to, but few will obtain. Assisting me, of course. Andewen is a true seeker of knowledge. She may care for her books, but research in the field is her first love.
Ну, кайфарик, чё. Нахуя? Ах, хотя ладно. Пофигу.
Tellinger is amazing, isn't he? I'd do anything to get his recommendation. Only the stars know for sure. The dig was going well enough until the spirits appeared. Oh no, I can only assume our poking around roused them. They must be working to protect the Malari Mora. I'm not sure. Some sort of artifact, certainly. It was used by an overzealous cult leader to end his life, and the lives of dozens of others. The spirits we struggle against today are theirs, no doubt.
Tellinger's recommendation is a powerful force within the guild. I only hope one day I can earn it. Yes, proudly. I'm just a student, though. Not that it matters. After I gain the Artificer's favor, I'll be setting my sights on bigger and better things, like Master Wizard. Of course! He recommended a cousin of mine during her early days with the guild. She's now a wizard. Training to become a master of Incunabula like Andewen. I've even heard Archmagister Astrinko was once his assistant.
Everyone here only cares about impressing Tellinger. It's all Ejuki hears day in and day out. No. This one is here to learn. These others seek only advancement in rank. Ejuki seeks true knowledge. The Artificer accepted this one based on true skill, not a bloated recommendation letter. Tellinger is brilliant, but naive. His knowledge of archaeology is vast. His knowledge of the mind and its motivations lacks.
I'd heard being Tellinger's assistant was dangerous, but this? Tellinger's assistants have a reputation. Prone to accidents, you know. I told my parents I wasn't interested, but they insisted. Half-wits. I am perfectly capable of climbing... Well, no one wants to let the Artificer down, but oftentimes apprentices arrive in Tellinger's service on the wings of recommendations they don't deserve. If he knew their true skill... Me? I'm quite capable. I'm just not stupid enough to risk my life for fools.
Ладно. Блять, как спутники получается?
I hope someday Tellinger will look upon me as he does on Dewan. I want to prove myself. I just don't want to end up like Urikantar. I'm not sure how much I should say. Urikantar was close to Andewen, and like a son to Tellinger. Then things changed. He was cast out. Now I don't even think Urikantar is allowed into the guild halls.
Urikantar. Ладно. Хватит уже держаться за бошку, ты можешь исчезнуть, когда захочешь.
Well, what?
What?
You're not dead. Thank the stars for that, old man. Canny is hurt, and some of my team members have been taken. We need to get her back to camp. Now that you're here, we can make a break for it. Some of the spirits appeared, grabbed my researchers, and then vanished. We need to get into the Undercroft. Perhaps we were out there looking for runes. Combined, these runes form a key. We only need 2 more. Take a look, and I'll meet you at the entrance of Ezduin's Undercroft.
так духи-то мирные теперь. Можете сами сходить. Можете сами ходить куда хотите. Руны могу писать. Жестко. Хуя себе, понятая руда 10 штук. Богато. Заркс. Заркс, я не помню, это вроде альтмерские аркеи, нет? Кто там рофлит?
I made a bet with Huntherin on the way back to camp. Did you find the runes? That Mer owes me 5 gold. You've done well. Just a moment, and I'll assemble the key. I hope so. If they're not worth thinking about right now. This will be quick. There. It's done. Let's go. Now to find the others. Meldil. Thank Ariel he's still alive. Meldil, have you seen the others?
I tried to stop him. I couldn't. I couldn't help them. Urikanta. He's here. He's tracked the others. He's using their souls to form the gate. You have to stop him.
Да, про Урикантра мне говорили.
He was one of us. One of Tellinger's students. Tellinger cast him out. Urikanta is here. The gate opens onto a shard of Aetherius. Without the soul-binding rituals, the gate will close. Take my amulet. It should let you see, touch Aetherius. You'll have to make a decision. Break the bindings, or kill the overlay with Aetherius has allowed powerful spirits into the Undercroft. They're what brought us down here in the first place. Be careful. If one gets a hold of you, you could get pulled in yourself.
I'm going to tend to Meldil. We'll move to the room just behind me. We should be safer. Of course, but speak quickly. It's a name we're all trying to forget. Urikanta is very close. Was very close to me. Tellinger cast him out of the guild, and forbade him to use magic again. He couldn't understand that power has to have limits. That some costs are too high. You can see here what he's willing to do for a taste of power. How long do you have? I'm sorry, this is just not the place for a protracted metaphysical conversation. It may be enough to say that Aetherius is the spirit realm, the land of the dead. I can't begin to guess, not without more information, but the use of the Malari Mora, it may have twisted, broken off a part of the spirit world. If a mage were to gain access to such a place, the power, that sounds like Urikanta.
агрессивный.
Join the mists of Aetherius.
I can't take this anymore. This spell will help you move past the spirits.
Какое, блядь? Давай, тапай меня. Не хочешь? Не нахуй пошел.
It burns. It burns from inside.
Burns from inside.
A token of my thanks.
Я погнал.
Please, make it stop. Please. Please.
Ты нахуй. Успел.
My thanks. This spell will cloak you from the spirits.
Да, давали, уже не понял.
By the light of Uriel, you've returned. You are a capable sort. Stars guard your steps. I'm going to get us out of here. Put a stop to this madness.
Tellinger's latest pawn approaches. Hold a moment before we continue the game. The old Mer and I have played the game for some time now. So sad to see another soul caught between us. Of course you have. He can't possibly let me go. Can't possibly let me succeed. It no longer matters. After you're dead and gone, I'll find new vessels, draw forth the power, and I hadn't planned to be here. I planned to take over from the old Mer and perform the life binding with Ezdouin. Instead, look at me. This is my last chance for a legacy, to own and control a shard of the Arthur. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come, let's see which of us lives to tell this tale.
Громобой.
I found the Malari Mora. The secrets of Aetherius will be mine.
Нихуя себе, чувак. Разнес просто в одних труселях. Даже замахнуться не успел. What happened? Okay. Ничего. Ничего.
Oriel watches over us through you. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
The will of Oriel must have been behind your hand today. Well done.
I've already written home to my parents. I'm not quitting. I just need a short break.
Tellinger didn't say anything, but I can tell. He's disappointed. I'm going to spend the entire trip home asking the stars how to get back into his good graces.
Stars keep you. I think Canny will be all right.
Canny.
I prayed for your safe return. It's good to be out under the open sky again. I hope Uri Kantar went down without much struggle.
Поверь, он умер очень быстро.
The Artificer was wise to trust you. Just another reason to admire him.
You return. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what news? Remarkable. I'm not easily impressed, but you've done it. And Uri Kantar disappoints to the bitter end. Such a waste. All that remains is to tend to the wounded and continue the research. With the Mora in hand and Uri Kantar dead, Ezdouin will soon be at peace. I'll see to it.
Without your help, the tale of Onderwin in Ezdouin would have gone very differently, I think.
Сики-пики. О, вот эта тема. Ладненько, ладненько. Дичара вампиров.
Ariel you showed up.
I'm feeling a bit nervous after my brush with death. I bet I'd have been a lot more nervous in an urn, though.
Гурни.
Ah, smell that fresh air. I think from now on, I'll stick to the nice, safe translation work. Field work is for senior researchers.
Rumor around camp is that Urakantar was behind this mess. Power-mad fool.
I hope Tellinger has noted my bravery here. Something good must come of this.
Chiluza is thankful to be out under the open sky. This one is glad someone was able to get the situation under control.
I envy you. Your actions here have gained Tellinger's favor. True, you had to brave death and dismemberment, but I bet it was worth it.
Приготовление пищи. Торгашей среди вас нет? Печально. О, а ты чё один тут?
Oh, fair day. Fair day to you. You're here with supplies for Tellinger, I expect.
Понятненько.